I started selling when I was in class 3 though. I like doing healthy stuff, but enjoyable. Usually when people, like during the reception and then they come, taste the sobolo and then you see the reaction on their face, it's like, yeah. That kind of reaction it's really good. Hi everybody, my name is Korkor. You could call me Miss Korkor. So I make drinks. I'm a creator, but I also make drinks. Me deciding to be an event vendor was not something I planned. So I started by making the juices. Well, the first time I made sobolo, it was sobolo I started with. I was in primary school. I started selling when I was in class 3 though, and I was in primary school. I wanted to do something different. My mom had this old recipe book, and then I just did a sobolo on Saturday, and on Sunday when church closed and everybody came, the sobolo got finished. I don't think I continued the sobolo more until about almost, let me say 9-10 years ago, and then I started selling. I did it in Boston. I was selling, and some few people around me had that. And my former boss I used to work with, the mom insisted that she liked it. So she's now like my friend or big sister, a sister to my boss back then was getting married. That was in 2018, and then she needed someone for drinks. And the price was too much the person was charging some crazy amount for just 3 kinds of drinks. And then the mom told her, has she contacted me because I make drinks? And she said, no, she didn't know that. So she called me and made samples for her. She loved it. And that was where it started. That was the first time we bought the pots, we bought everything. We didn't want to use the calabash because it was too cliche by then. And then we got the pots and other stuff. And that was how it started. It wasn't something I planned, but it ended up going very well. Yes. And then I did that, and then it went good. Started getting the referrals, and yeah. No, not at all. Not at all. I like creating stuff, and so if and then something healthy. I like doing healthy stuff, but enjoyable. It's not that it's healthy, so it's not going to be enjoyable. I like putting things together, and I like learning. I learn before I do the mixture or whatever it is. So whatever it is I do, I realize is widely appreciated, and then it's very healthy. So I don't think I've regretted that. It can. And I think now it is. But when I started, I was doing more of adoye than getting the thing done. So buying the things, the day my friend, she sells the food stuff, the day she realized there's the price I charge for what I make, she went crazy on me. She was asking me if I don't feel the pain when I'm using money to buy the stuff. But now it's going well. It's going well and can get better. Oh, pressure? No, I don't like buying pressure for myself. Mental pressure, I just see what I can learn from something. I don't like copying. I like learning. So if there's something somebody has done, I like checking out recipes as well. Not only Ghanaian recipes, like foreign stuff, because I make juices as well. So I check, and then if there's something I can incorporate in whatever it is I do that. But pressure, no. Inspiration, yes. Sometimes I see something, I'm like, wow, I even commend whoever it is that does that. That's pressure, no. So Dakope has been in and out. I got the name Dakope just 3 years ago, 2020, working on coming up with a good name. There were so many things, but then the name Dakope started 3 years ago. I remember before December 2020, that was when I started doing sketching my logo and stuff before giving it to a designer to do it. And yes, that's how long it's been. But before then, I was still getting some orders here and there, and I was working too. So I said when the orders come, then I do it. Yeah. Best experiences will be when people. So there's this thing where usually when people, like during the reception, and then come taste the sobolo, and then you see the reaction on their face, it's like yeah, that kind of reaction it feels really good. But the worst things will be, this didn't have to be with like maybe when somebody ordered stuff and then I was supposed to get stuff like stickers, and then the person who was doing the printing, we were supposed to get it a day before. It didn't happen. The next day, I was not picking up the calls. And if I don't like disappointing my customers or clients. It's one thing I hate. I really don't like that. So the fact that there was something I couldn't control at the moment was really, really not good. And I ended up disappointing the person. But later on, I just had to compensate the person for the person to feel okay. But it's happened like twice, but those are the moments that really didn't go well for me. But aside that, yeah. Well, it's good to plan. It's good to put yourself together, and it's good to budget. Trust me, maybe when you are getting married, you think, oh, you can do this simply, you can do this simply, you can do this simply. But like someone said, you can get a wedding planner. That's, if you don't have one already, you can get one. Go with your budget, and whatever budget it is that you have, try as much as possible to go with it. And something can always be done with that. Know your numbers. The numbers should go according to your budget. Your budget shouldn't be less than the numbers expected. And you can get in touch with me, Jakope. The name is Korkor. And whatever your budget is, we'll talk it out. We'll find something for you. The number is 024-984-7828. It can always be perfect. It doesn't have to be big. It can always be perfect.